Hello again! I'm once again interviewing or questioning YouTubers about how well they actually know this game. Today, I'm here with Hardleg. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good. Got a nice shirt, nice hat, beard's in place. I don't know what else I could ask for.
I have changed up the series a little bit. We're doing some special questions that you'll be the first person to do this style of questions on the show. Here is an image which has 4 cards on it that are legal in NNR format, and one of these cards is not. You just have to tell me which card here is not legal in NNR format.
So, I'm pretty sure that, like, Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon is like the red herring, because it's one of those cards that seems like it should be illegal, but I'm pretty sure that's normal or rare. I think I remember trying to build that. The problem is it's difficult to fusion summon in NR format. Dice Jar seems tempting, because it seems like one of those things that Konami would, like, inexplicably make, because it can deal 6,000 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that might also be a red hair. I'm not going to look at chat. No chat. I think I'm going to go with the nostalgia bait and say that Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys is not allowed.
You did get baited by nostalgia. Yaksha is an SR here.
Oh, so close. So Crystron Phoenix, it is, I mean the name, you said the name couldn't be changed, right?
The name and artwork will always be correct.
Okay. 1 tuner monster, 1 or more non-tuner. Oh, that should be Synchros. You need to make this with Synchros. That's
Locked in?
Yeah. Do I have to say specifically what is wrong, or do I? Because I can't remember. I think it's both Synchros.
You don't need to say the fully correct version. You just have to highlight what is wrong.
Yeah, this definitely requires Synchro monsters in order to make it.
Absolutely correct. Yes, both materials must be Synchro monsters.
Oh, she's level 2.
Oh well, you know, it's your favorite one. Unfortunate that I got.
Yeah, I just instantly, I'm like, what? Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
Crystrons have 3 tuners, 1 level 1, 1 level 3, and 1 level 2. And when you've done these lines as many times as I have, it's like, 3! Oh, I wish! They have a card that searches spells and traps, but all it can search is this.
There's a weird era where they do that with like every archetype. Like Zodiacs is like that. True Dracos is like that.
Okay, so I do know this one because you changed something that if it was like that, this card would be amazing. But unfortunately, it only changes their defense to 0, not their attack.
Indeed it does.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, like, occasionally it becomes useful when someone puts something in defense to play around Lightning Storm. And then you just summon something back just to drop it to 0. But most of the time it's like an incidental whatever.
This is an inverse of our previous question. Only one of these cards is legal in NNR format.
Okay.
So all of these are SRs and URs except for one.
Gotcha. I was looking at this, I'm like, I'm pretty sure the first Dark Lord and Appliant Socket Roll are both high rarity. Cybertech Alligator seems too easy. I'm gonna assume that that's like a super or an ultra in a frickin' legacy pack or something. I'm gonna go with the Big Whale. I'm gonna say Big Whale is an NRR.
And you would be correct, it is indeed a common.
Haha! Alkafibrax, water, no level. That would have been too easy. If this card is link summoned, you could special summon 1 level 4 or lower tuner from your hand or deck in defense position. I think I know this one. It's, you can't summon a level 4. I believe it has to be a level 3 or lower. Otherwise, it would open up a lot more, like, Ixie plays and stuff.
Yes, that is indeed it. It cannot just summon... I think there's... I can't think of a single good level 4 tuner off the top of my head, but there must be a dozen insane ones that it would open up access to.
Yeah, okay. Wait, is it a dragon? Yeah, because you can search it with King of the Feral Imps. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to bother reading the text, as always. I'm just going to say it's not a dragon, it's a reptile.
I was really hoping to bait you with the long text, because From what I see, people just gloss over the small bit. They see a big block of text and they go straight for it. But
Yeah.
damn.
If you can lift me from this throne, you can become the new Ojama Emperor. It's not a good time.
I want to.
No, I wouldn't. I don't want to touch this guy. I can't imagine what his flesh feels like, but it's not good. Doesn't wear any shoes.
I never noticed that his belly was in the image.
Yeah, it's just like huge. They're light. All the Ojamas are light beasts. I know that. 3 arrows down, link 3, 0 attack. I don't think this has the protection that it can't be destroyed by card effects. But I wouldn't know because it's one of those protection things that's so useless and never comes up that, like, when would anyone bring it up? So I'm tempted to say I just forgot that part and that this is actually completely unchanged. No, you know what? I'm gonna say it. This thing doesn't have protection. While Ojama countries can still be destroyed by card effects. You added that part in.
You have fallen for the great failure of baiting yourself. Nothing was changed on this card.
Damn.
That is a real effect.
Why would they? Well, I guess that makes it immune to Zodiacs, you know. 4
of these cards are legal in NNR format. 1 of them is not.
The unfortunate thing is that I did not play NNR format after Sword Soul came out. Something I did a little earlier on, so I haven't the slightest clue. I feel like Blackout is a super rare. I know Boss Stage is normal and rare, because Dyer had that, like, NR generator that just used, like, the Utgarde or whatever it's called.
Dyer's always insisted that the deck is crazy, and yet it has not needed to be hit on our custom ban list.
Yeah. Okay, Gemini Spark. I feel like if that was legal, I would have heard more about it. That seems like something that, like, you know, people would build a deck around Neos Alias, because I know Alias is NR, if Gemini Spark was legal. You know what? I'm going to go for the center. I'm going to say Gemini Spark is a super rare.
And indeed it is.
Definitely a field spell. It's definitely called Ojama Country. Once per turn, you could discard 1 card, special summon 1 Ojama from your graveyard. While you control an Ojama monster, switch the attack and defense of all monsters on the field. I know it switches attack and defense. I know it summons an Ojama. I'm pretty sure you have to discard an Ojama card in order for it to work. It's not just a generic 1 card. I could be wrong, but I seem to remember long ago having, like, losing a duel because of that. So, I'm gonna say that. You have to discard an Ojama card.
Correct, you do have to send an Ojama from hand to grave, so it is slightly different that you can't pay the cost under Macrocosmos. But otherwise, yes, you are correct. It does have to discard an Ojama card.
Silent Hill asks, what the hell's going on here with the nurses and...
It is pretty terrifying.
Reveal 1 Light Machine Fusion from your extra deck. Banish any number of Ojamas from your hand, face-up field, and or graveyard. Special summon fusion materials with different names, whose names are specifically listed on that card you revealed from the hand, deck, or graveyard, equal to the number of monsters banished to activate this effect. That is all correct. However, you seem to have left out the second part of the effect, which is that you can banish it from the graveyard to return banished Ojamas back into the deck in order to draw 1 card.
Yep, this does have more than 1 effect.
Yeah. This is something like I played a couple months ago when I was doing the ladder climb with Egyptian gods, and then never again. I have no idea what the hell this art is supposed to be. It's like a flower city or something. So I know you can't use the effect when you control monsters. And I don't remember if that's an effect of Numeron Network or the spell that you send, which I believe is Numeron Calling?
Numeron Calling, yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing about this, is like I'm trying to remember what restrictions are on this and what restrictions are on Calling. Because all you ever use this for is to send Calling, so you have to kind of know both. I am going to say that this one is unchanged. That's just what Numeron Network says.
And it is a good one. Your 10 for 12 with this one.
Hell yeah! That.
Yes. Indeed, it is the condition of Numeron calling that you control no monsters. Only one of these cards is legal in N and R format.
Oh, Draglubion.
Very quick answer.
Yeah.
What's your thought process there?
I know that one. Because that was one of the things that was really annoying in NR format, was they would use Draglubion to summon Heart Earth Dragon, and there was like almost no way to get rid of it with some decks, or if you summoned a bunch of stuff, they could just OTK you by attacking into different stuff. Like, I know you can play that one, so if it's a matter of which you can play, it's like, that one's definitely gotta be there. So, light, level 1, that seems right. Control no cards except Numeron walls. So that's one thing I'm considering, and the send or activate one Numeron network from your hand is the thing I'm considering. Is there a potential that it's dark and I'm just not... No, all the other Numerons are light, so I assume this would be... it's a fiend, and it should be a machine. All the Numerons are machines. I'm gonna say that. It's a machine.
Unfortunately, Numeron Wall is very unique in that it is a dark fiend
Oh,
multi-light machine.
damn.
For some reason, it is the only Numeron with different typing and attribute than the rest of them.
It doesn't. It looks like a machine. I mean, look at it. It's all blocky and stuff. 8 stars. I know that. And it's dark because they're all dark dragons. I know the attack is 3,000 because the whole idea, like, thematically was that it could beat over Stardust Dragon. Okay, so it's gotta be something with the effect. After damage calculation, if this card attacks a defense position monster your opponent controls, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. So I think the thing about it, and I could be entirely wrong, but I thought it was if this card attacks a defense position monster, it destroys all defense position monsters.
And you got it. It indeed does only destroy defense position monsters.
Yeah.
Which of these cards is not legal in N and R format?
So I know you could play Edotten the Star Conqueror, unless I'm getting it confused with the other one, because I'm pretty sure my patron Kale played that against me. Branded Opening, I have no idea, because I don't think that was out when I played. Manticore of Darkness is involved in some weird FTKs. And you just got done saying that there was a whole bunch of, like, clearly the strongest card here is Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. But you just got done telling me how great pendulums were. I'm gonna guess that Rare Fish is the one that's banned in all format.
Untrue to its name, Rarefish isn't rarity, but it is common rarity, so it is legal. The card here is Manticore of Darkness. It is an SR.
Level 3 Light Psychic. Okay, I know. Oh, its attack is 1500. I'm sorry to get these so quick, but I'm just
I don't mind.
Yeah, when you have to... One of the big things that you do with Cosmos is this sort of, like, OTK, where you, like, summon a farm girl, search, or attack, search, trade her out for something else, and then, like, emergency teleport, like, another one, and just the fact that she's, like, 1500 allows her to get over some stuff, and if she were 1000, it would be so much less consistent. Level 5 Light Machine, 2300 attack, 800 defense. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one spell trap on the field, destroy it. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, banish it, special summon a level 4 lower Cosmo. Oh wait, that's 6 stars. I was looking at like, yeah, it's sure? One. I know like it could. I know it could summon one level lower than it. I'm like, 4, yeah, and it's a 5, so it should. But I looked back up and I'm like, that's not 5. See, here's the Cosmojo is a quick play trap. You can use it during either player's turn. The one thing I'm considering is I can't remember if it's banish one card or banish one monster. No, because I played against Fluundereeze and I got rid of that damn back row spell that allows them to tribute stuff. So I'm going to say this is unchanged.
Then congratulations, you have beaten the current high score on this show.
Da-da,
16
da-da.
score.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo.
This was unexpected.
Oh, is it 8 stars? Let me make sure I count that. Okay, we've got the 8 stars. This pose is always weird to me because it looks kind of like he's been scratched on his arm. He's like, damn, what the hell, man?
Yeah, why does his arm look different to the other one?
It's been scarred. On the right side. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summoned effect monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card's, other than this card, then inflict 600 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. So that's one thing that's wrong. It's 500 damage, not 600. Its name, Red Dragon Archfiend, while it's in the graveyard too. I don't think there's any effect that uses Red Dragon Archfiend in the graveyard. Ah, you added the effect part. It's just special summoned monsters with attack less than or equal to this card. I believe only this card can attack the turn you use that effect, or something along those lines. I'm trying to think. Because I know this one can attack. I was like, yeah, it can attack, but other monsters you control can't attack. So that's what I'll say. The inflict 500, you added effect, and only this monster can attack.
It is 500 damage.
Okay.
However,
Oh.
it is indeed Red Dragon Archfiend while in the graveyard.
Ah!
Correct, there's something wrong with that effect. What is wrong with it is, it's not that it only destroys any monsters, not just effect monsters. It does have to only destroy effect monsters, but it destroys them on both fields, not just your opponent's.
I missed it. Gotcha.
Final score of 16 out of 20.
Thank you, as always, for or not as always. I'm used to saying, thank you for doing this. It's always fun to feel like, I'm on a game show or something.
Alright, thank you.